$914 each and every month for SSI, Supplemental Security Income. Is it true? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I'm specifically talking about SSI, Supplemental Security Income. The reason for that is the numbers are very specific to SSI, and these numbers don't really relate to Social Security. However, if you're somebody receiving Social Security benefits, I do have a lot of videos here on the channel specifically focused on Social Security retirement, SSDI, survivors, VA, and RRB, as well as low income, no income, and a variety of other programs out there right now for those individuals. So again, make sure to stay tuned for those videos, as well as feel free to go back and check out some of those other videos here on the channel, as there's a lot of good content out there. And no matter what, I'm continuously watching all this information every single day and bringing you the latest updates. But I do want to talk about SSI and monthly benefits here in this video, because we've been getting some new information coming out recently, and the $914 monthly benefit, is it actually true, or what's going on with this? Well, that's what I want to talk about here in the video, because there seems to be a lot of confusion about this. So let's get into it and explain what's actually going on and how much are you really going to be getting. Let's get into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video. As I am your one and only daily advocate, I am very much dedicated to you and this community to continue watching all this new information hitting the wire each and every day, the updates, the announcements, the reports, and everything else coming out, doing all the research, breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on, and most importantly, how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course, anything else out there right now that may be popping up that you can take advantage of, including money, benefits, raises to benefits, checks, stimulus, programs, or anything else like that. Of course, I want to bring it to you right away so you can grab as much as you possibly can, because I get it. Money is very tight right now, especially for the low income and SSI beneficiaries. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and I'll continue to be here for you every single day right by your side. All right, let's get into it and talk about $914 each and every month. What's going on with this? Is this a real thing, or what's going on here? All right, so now recently we've been getting some new information out of the Social Security Administration on monthly benefits for SSI. In fact, if you've been watching the videos here for the last little while now, for at least the last few weeks, the last few months here, I've been talking about this information for a very long time. In fact, I've been talking about Social Security, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, low income, no income, for about 3 years now straight. So we have thousands of videos here on the channel on all of this content. However, there's been some confusion about this, and that's what I want to focus on here in this video in regards to the $914 monthly benefit for SSI. I've seen some comments even down below on previous videos reaching out from some people here in the community saying, I haven't gotten it yet. It's not happening. We're not getting $914. I only got $841. Where's the rest of my benefit? Why didn't I get the rest? Should I call Social Security? Okay, hold up for just a second here. Yes, $914 is true. It is coming. Yes, 100% true. It is the real deal. However, it's not coming until January, okay? This is as a result of the annual cost of living adjustment. Let me break down the numbers for you and just kind of lay this all out. Now, I have talked about this before in a previous video. As we got this information out of the Social Security Administration, of course, I was there for you, breaking it all down and letting you know what all this information means. However, let's explore this information one more time really fast here, and then I want to break down the rest of the details on this and when you can start seeing this money. All right, so here's what it comes down to. In 2022, the maximum benefit was $841 in 2022. That was the maximum you could get as an SSI beneficiary in 2022 as an individual. However, the Social Security Administration announced an 8.7% increase to monthly benefits. Okay, well, let's run the math on this. So how we've figured that out is we simply take the maximum benefit for 2022, $841, and we multiply it by 1.087, which gives us a new number of $914. That is the new benefit amount for 2023 for the SSI beneficiaries. That is the maximum benefit, which, by the way, that is a monthly increase of $73 every single month. It's not a ton, but at the end of the day, it's almost $900 a year is what it actually comes down to. So when you look at it that way, it's an extra, almost $900 in your pocket every single year or throughout the course of the entire year of 2023 that you didn't have in 2022. So I guess when you look at it that way, it's it helps out, right? An extra almost $900, that's always going to help everybody, right? So that's what it comes down to. And yes, this raise to benefits is a done deal. It's not questionable. It's not waiting for approval from Congress. It's not a proposal. It's not a bill. It's not a piece of legislation. It's not waiting for the president to sign it. It's not stuck in Congress. It's not some great idea floating around out there in the air. It's a real deal. It is happening. It is the real thing. This is happening. You do not need to apply for it. You do not need to call Social Security. You do not need to reapply. You do not need to fill out any extra forms. You do not need to stand on your head for 15 minutes while you juggle 6 balls and sing the national anthem. You don't need to do any of that, okay? You don't need to do any of that stuff. I mean, obviously, that last one was just kind of a joke, but my point is, you don't need to do any of that, okay? So, the fact of the matter is, all you need to do, you just need to wait. That's it. That's the only thing you need to do. You just need to wait until January when these new benefits will be implemented for SSI beneficiaries. Now, again, I want to throw this out there as well. January is when all the benefits will be starting for all fixed income beneficiaries, okay? So January is when everybody's going to get their raise, including Social Security retirement, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA beneficiaries, all of which will be getting this benefit, which, by the way, that encompasses about 70 million people. It's a lot of people, right? That's a huge percentage of our population. That's about 23% or so of our population. I'm just kind of roughly running the numbers in my head right now as I talk. It's about 23% or so of 23% or so of the population in the United States. It's a lot of people, right? Give or take a little bit, but yeah, it's about 21%. I apologize. It's about 21%, roughly. I'm just kind of roughly giving you some numbers based on what I'm calculating in my head, like literally as I talk, okay? So it's about 21% or so of the population. That's a lot of people, right? So this will be going into effect as of January. That's when you're going to get your benefit. So however you typically receive your benefit, whether it's in the form of a paper check that arrives at your door, or hopefully not at your door, hopefully in a secure box, hopefully it arrives there. If it's a paper check or if it arrives on a direct express card, again, that's typically where you'll get it. If you get it into a bank account, again, that's where you'll get it as well. Same old song and dance. Nothing new here, okay? It's not like this is a new thing. This is not a new payment. Is nothing new here. However you're currently receiving your SSI monthly benefits, that's how you're going to continue getting it, okay? I should have just said that from the very start, right? Super basic stuff here. Nothing new. This is nothing changing except for the dollar amount is going up from $841 up to $914. That's the maximum benefit, by the way. So I do know that some people here in the community may not get the full benefit amount of the $914. And again, everybody's situation is very different. Some people will get the $914. To be real with you, from what I've seen down below in the comment section, it looks like the vast majority of people do get the full benefit amount, the $914. However, not everybody's going to get that. And again, it's specific to your situation. I don't know your situation. That's something that Social Security understands. And again, when you gave them all your information, applying for the benefits, and as you've continued to update your information, they'll be able to adjust your benefits accordingly. So if your situation has changed in the last, month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, something like that, you may want to reach back out to Social Security and update that information, because maybe if you're not getting the maximum benefit right now, if your situation has changed, you might want to give them that new information so that all of a sudden they can update your information, and maybe now you can get a higher benefit because, again, maybe your situation has changed. And again, I don't know your situation. I'm not the person to be able to determine how much your benefit's going to be. I'm not that person. I don't have that authority. But again, Social Security does. So if you're somebody in that situation, always feel free to call Social Security and have a conversation with them and see what you can do. And if if your situation has changed, dramatically, you might want to share with them some new information, because then they can update your file. And again, maybe your benefit can be adjusted accordingly as well, especially for SSI. It's a little bit different when it comes down to Social Security, okay? Social Security benefits are pretty much fixed. There's not a whole lot you can do about that, okay? But when it comes to SSI, if your situation changes, then they could update your file, and again, maybe you could get more benefits. And also, you may be able to get more SNAP benefits as well, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as food stamps. So again, you can see kind of a few different moving parts here as to why it may be beneficial to update your profile with Social Security. Anyway, you might want to make that phone call. Otherwise, the 914, yes, it's the real deal. $914 coming to you in January. That's what it comes down to. Anyway, hope this video helps you out. Again, I know this is super basic, but again, I've seen this down below so many times. Comments coming out, questions, comments, concerns coming out saying, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, well, just wait a little bit longer and you'll see it, okay? This is a real thing. You will see it, provided you get the maximum benefit of SSI. You're going to see it. The magical 914 showing up in your possession. So you get to do whatever you want with that money. Doesn't really matter. So anyway, hope this one helps you out. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, please enjoy your day. Have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. I'll see you for now. See ya.